Welcome to Wright Farms, guys. Today I got something that I've wanted to plant. I tried to last year and it didn't work, that we're going to try again this year. I bought this from Mother Earth News Fair this time, and it's actual starts instead of like the root, and it is hops, and it might not be for the reasons you would think, and has nothing to do with beer. It has medicinal purposes. I'll show you my two little plants too, but I read about how hops are supposed to be good for bees. The natural kind of bee community believes they help with problems with the bee. I think it's with the colony collapse disorder. I can't remember now. It's been about a year since I read about it. But I like the idea of having more plants out here just growing for my bees to pollinate off of and to collect food for them to get honey. The other thing I read about hops, and again, don't quote me, this is about a year ago I read this, so check into it for yourself. It's actually good for chickens, what I've read. I need to check back into that. If I can find this stuff I read on it, I'll put links down below, but we'll see what happens. So the main one though that they talked about at the Mother Earth News Fair with it was the medicinal purposes for us humans, and it helps with like sleep problems, and you just put it in like a sock and put it in your pillowcase, and it's supposed to help relax you and all that. Really don't have a problem with that. I sleep really good, but wouldn't hurt to have on them days that you just need a little bit of help. And then I also read that you can eat it, like cook with it and stuff. Never ate it, not that I'm aware of. And so I just wanted to plant it mainly for the bees, and then the chickens I need to double check into all that again. So like I said, it's been a while, but a lot of the natural stuff, a lot of, the science side doesn't believe in it. If I plant it and the bees don't touch it, it's not going to hurt anything. If it does and they touch it, it shouldn't hurt them, because the hops grew all over and they have bees all over the place. So I'm going to plant it for them. I'm excited I finally got some starts. And actually, the other thing I really want it for, because we planned on tearing this down, because that thing is not the prettiest. But now, the second year in a row, it is a vulture nest. I'm all for keeping my vultures, and you'll see a video to it. There, one of the sides. So I just wanted to let nature take over it, make it pretty, and these are going to also pretty much be on the neglect garden side of things. I'm going to let nature do itself. I am going to protect these with a cage to try keeping deer and other stuff off of them. Hoping that will be tall enough and high enough that these can kind of grow up that and take over my hunting blind, because that thing's raggedy and it'll look a lot better covered in nature. So I'm going to plant them real quick. And all I'm using today, and in my previous video, might link it all together, is the Cobra head. I didn't feel like bringing a bunch of tools or a shovel even. And the Cobra head's doing great. So here we go. It's not much to see right now. I got the cage to, like I said, to protect it from the deer, and hopefully it'll grab on that cage and climb up there. I'll tell you one thing, the hops, I hadn't touched the actual plant prior to this. They are very sticky, not like sticker-ish, but like they cling to things. So again, hopefully it'll just climb up and take off and fill that all up, but not much to see. I just wanted to share something cool that we're trying to get into, and like I said, gonna try covering up an eyesore that was left behind when we bought it, and we could hunt at it, we could tear it down, but now it's become a vulture nest. Alright guys, so I've actually held off on putting this video out until I could get back out here and film this. I could have done it at my house, but I want to also check on my hops, and I'll show you, not much has gone on with them. But so I went through, I found some of the articles I've been reading on hops again, reading more than I did the first time. And for one thing, just to let you know, if you ever, and I'm not saying this is always true with stuff, like, to just say, oh, natural stuff, not a lot of research, so it's got to work. But sometimes for the natural stuff, they don't do the research because there's not a market for it. Just like if you don't see commercials for tomatoes and vegetables and such, because there's no market. You see it for the big stuff that makes money, like McDonald's and such. So, no research, or not a lot of research, because there's not a big market of money for people, not an item to sell. But so now for the reasons why I wanted the hops, because like I said, I researched back into why, is for the honeybees, it's supposed to help with colony collapse disorder, which everyone is aware of that, and that is a big deal. I'm trying to do anything I can to keep my bees naturally healthy, so I don't have to work as hard for them, and I don't have to spend money on trying to keep them alive. I don't have to worry about washing out chemicals before I harvest honey, or I can't eat that honey because there's chemicals in it. I want a product that I can eat any time of the year. I don't have to worry about, is this bad? If my kids got into it, I don't have to worry about, are they going to get sick? So that's one thing for them. With the chickens, you can put it in their water, or you can just feed it to them. And there's a couple of things I found. Grit actually did an article on it. They didn't talk too much on it, but you put some in their water, and it's supposed to help with like anti-inflammatory problems or stuff in their stomach, and so that's pretty cool. And there's a ton of them for human health, and people talked about how they're great for feeding to the chickens and geese and ducks. The other cool thing that I forgot with hops is they grow very fast. So even if you don't feed it to your chickens, if you're just trying to create a covered trellis or a covered area for your chickens, or even for you to walk under, they're supposed to grow quick. This is my first year growing them. We'll see how it goes. It is what it is. So I'm going to show you the hops real quick. And I'm going to water them after I show you. So we'll see how they are doing. Well, I saw how they're doing, but we're hoping for the best. And I'm leaving it up to nature to do it. If I come out here every once in a while I can water them, I'm going to. So there's hop plant number 1. Definitely needs some water, but they're going to have to, I'm going to water them a little bit just to give them a better chance, but they're going to have to, make it without me, because I live too far away, and yeah, but I'm going to help them out a little bit. And I'll show you number 2. There's plant number 2. So I'm hoping it'll grab that and go. Thanks again, guys, for watching it. I'll keep you updated on the hops. And I'll try to find my links to the medicinal purposes of hops for humans, bees, and chickens. They might have other uses. We'll see what happens. I don't even remember how fast all this grows. I just know I want that eyesore covered. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And hopefully the deer, hopefully I can keep rabbits off them, because I got rabbits out here. I got deer, I got turkeys. So hopefully all the wild animals will stay off of them. And hopefully they'll benefit everything around. We'll see. Keep you updated on the journey. Again, thanks for watching us. See you guys on the next video. Y'all have a great day. Plant some stuff. It's fun. Even if you don't know what you're doing.